We are back into action. Our final game of the afternoon at the 3rd annual Red Fox Showcase.
Wow.
And just like that, we're on the board. The Bruins. We got a good matchup here with 12-3 Wilson High School. The Tigers taking on 16-1 Lancaster. The Bruins. Brandon, with this matchup, what are you looking for? Defense, over we go. What are you looking forward to in this matchup?
Wilson being the defending state champions, I look for a lot of, hard defense on their side. That's how they played last year. The last year's showcase, I said they played like a bunch of strong safeties. So I look forward to a lot more of that from them.
I've had an opportunity to see this Lancaster squad, and although they may not be the defending state champions, I think this time next year we might be seeing a little bit different. Head coached by Jay Coffin are the Bruins. We're excited to see it. And then Coach Powell is the head coach of the Wilson Tigers.
Basket good by Josh Leonard. Foul is on Colby Small, his first, team's first. Josh Leonard to the line, shooting the and one.
Wilson coming off a home victory last night against the North Myrtle Beach squad, 53-44.
Basket by Colby Small.
I think in a matchup like this, like you said, with Wilson being who they are and being known, nobody in the state of South Carolina has beat them this year. Although they've got 3 losses, all have come with tournaments outside. We've got another turnover here by the Bruins. Good basket. Number 1, Ladarius Cloud.
Nice pass from Grayson Kirk. He hit it with the hee-hee.
But yeah, knowing that Wilson hasn't lost to a team in the state yet, knowing that they are the defending champs, this is an opportunity for this Bruin squad to show who they are, to show that they are a squad that's really ready for contention for a state championship. I think they're definitely looking forward to showing who they are, and that 16-1 record also reflects not having a loss. And then we got a charge going back the other way to the Bruins.
On Morel Burgess, his first, team's first.
You can definitely tell that both of these fan bases have traveled. The intensity has picked up not only on the court, but from the field as well, from the fans in the stands, if you would. Travel. Three minutes into the action. The Bruins up 8-2 over Wilson. Man, they called a travel. What are your thoughts on that one, Brandon?
I don't know that rule. I've seen people call you fall on the ground. It's a travel, but
it just seemed like a whole lot of contact over the top. Exactly.
I think he got fouled in the air. So. I wasn't expecting that to be a travel call, though.
And I'm with you on that. It just seemed like a whole lot of contact. Nice inbound play there. I like that one. by number 3, Grayson Kirk. Yeah, definitely a lot louder in here than any game that we've had so far of the afternoon. Count the basket.
A lot of intensity this game.
By Josh Green. Foul is on Colby Small. His second. Team second. Josh Green to the line, shooting 1.
And he completes the 1-on-1.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, the and one.
The and one, there we go.
Fast pace, I like it.
Love the intensity on both sides of the ball. Both teams playing with a high level of defense. Good.
And as you said, there's a steal.
Yes, sir. This Lancaster squad calling card. Nice touch. Yeah, their calling card this season has been defense, though. They forced 912 points and restricted their opponents to only 693.
Wow.
Travel. Ball coming back over here to the Bruins side.
Checking in for Lancaster, number 12, Malik Tinsley.
Come on, y'all. Turn me up, Tigers. Play defense.
Another big 3. Number 5, Columbus Parker this time.
Wow.
Count the basket.
Basket's good by Josh Leonard.
That's an 8th grader. Manhandling seniors and juniors.
Foul is on Johnny Gladden, his first.
Yeah, but like you said, when you're 6'5", 197 pounds,
To the line.
are you really? I guess to the 8th grade age thing, but
I don't know, man. If I'm a senior in high school, I would refuse to get muscled by an 8th grader.
despite how big or strong he was, it's just the fact that he's in middle school would be enough
just
for you.
middle school. Yeah.
You can't
And you look
drive,
at him,
but you're going to drive me to the hole.
Jordan Wofford.
Drive.
Teams
He can't do nothing.
He's got an 8 o'clock curfew.
Yeah. But you look at him, he doesn't look like an 8th grader.
At all, no sir. Number 3, Grayson Kirk.
Early 11-point lead.
Offensive foul.
Offensive foul on Josh Leonard. His first, team second.
But one of the things with like being
Checking
younger,
in for Wilson,
playing
number
older,
5, Buddy Thompson.
sometimes the kids have the skill, but they don't have the tenacity.
Right,
And
definitely.
so to be able to have that, it's an awesome thing for this young kid.
Absolutely, and even those who are earning it. We talked about it with this opportunity for so many of the young ones to play with the older ones. You gain experience that by the time he is a sophomore, junior, even heads and shoulders above. Another big 3 by Columbus Parker. But he'll gain that experience that'll have him prepared so that he can be a leader of this squad in years to come.
One thing about a school like Lancaster that's 16-1, that's winning, when they do go places to play different games, the crowd comes with them because they want to see the winners. So
they want to see
a big crowd here in Hartsville today.
Traveling well. With 9:26 left in the first half, we got a score of Wilson 7, Lancaster 21. We'll take a pause for a timeout and be right back with you in the action. There we go. Morel Burgess with the turnaround putback. This matchup, with the way that these two teams are playing, wouldn't surprise me to see this as a matchup of a potential state championship.
Checking in for Lancaster, number 4, Jai Gladden, and number 21, Colby Small.
Look at it, Tristan. Look at the shot, Tristan.
Good hands down low on the Bruins defense. Number 3, Grayson Kirk. Big 3 by number 5, Buddy Thompson.
Good hands. It's still only an 11-point lead. Wilson hasn't been able to get a lot of the jump shots to fall. They've been allowing a lot of fast break points, but they're still only down by 11. A lot of time left, so not out of it.
Yeah. That's a tight game, though, and knowing that Wilson at any time can just get incredibly hot. A lot of basketball left still to play with 6:50 left in the first half.
Foul is on Xavier Brown, his first, team's third.
A little strong. Good box out by 21 that time for the Bruins. Colby Small. Darius Cloud. Setting up, calling for play. Travel. Fans imploring the referees to call a technical foul, but young man out here playing with some heart, some fire. Straight to the basket, number 1, Tristan Thompson. Young man we've had an opportunity to cover a couple of times before in some tournaments. Ball staying down here with the Bruins. Timeout on the floor, 30-second timeout.
Timeout Lancaster. This is a 30-second timeout.
Lead down to 9. Love the intensity level and match up at two good teams like this, don't you?
Yeah. Very intense game. Sounds
like you can barely contain your intensity.
Yes, it's written all over my face. We've had a long one today. This is the 5th game of this Red Fox
Showcase.
3rd annual.
A lot of great basketball played today, and shout out to all the teams throughout the state of South Carolina that have been playing some good basketball. We know that it's reflective all the way through the levels of college basketball and even into the NBA. And it's on display in full tilt today. Trying to get the foul. Pulling it out to reset, get a nice offensive possession in. Ooh, that was, yeah, definitely a travel. That's actually number 4 of the game. No, 3, excuse me. The pass pays off with the 3.
Deshaun Jones.
Lead opened back up to 12 with that 3. Another turnover. Got an outlet with a good bounce pass. Big block. Another turnover on the other end. Sets up for the 3. A little long. Love the pace, love the intensity. We keep saying it, but when you've got teams of this caliber who know that the other team is of equal level, this is what the game should be. I'm excited to see this. Good ball movement. Rims it out front. Out of bounds, Bruins ball.
Checking in for Lancaster, number 1, Ladarius Cloud.
Let's go, we good, let's go.
Checking in for Wilson, number 1, Tristan Thompson.
Difficult shot, and
Yep.
you just bailed them out.
Now,
Foul is on
a little bit of contact beforehand. I was kind of expecting a call on the separation, but they felt like the follow-through was a little bit more than the initial contact. So at the line, shooting 2, number 3, Grayson Kirk. Hits on the first.
Checking in for Lancaster, number 0, Jordan Watford.
Long 3, big 3, number 10, Javon Brown.
Oh, got him with the hook. Offensive foul.
Offensive foul on Ladarius Cloud, his first, team's 5th.
Good pass.
And the finish.
Found and cutting Buddy Thompson.
Buddy Thompson.
Nice spin. Up and under.
And
the
one.
damage.
Count the basket.
Jordan Watford.
He looked shocked himself. I hit that.
Love to see the passion on their faces.
Jared Waiters.
And now the lead is back up to 11.
Team's 5th.
Possibly 12.
Jordan Watford going to the line, shooting the and 1.
What's the old saying say? Good defense, better offense. Misses the free throw. They're letting a lot of contact go down underneath. Jump ball. Jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Wilson Tigers, so stay down on this end.
Long 3.
Rims out. Got to hit those open threes.
Way to draw the foul.
I think he's going to call a foul on the shot or on the initial contact on the ground.
On the shot.
Okay.
Foul is on Johnny Gladden.
He's on the ground. The
6th.
offensive player initiated that contact.
Javon Brown at the line, shooting 2.
Brings it down to a 10-point lead.
And down to a single digits. Offensive, jump ball. Favorite arrow.
That's a good call.
Yeah, I agree because he initiated contact. He went straight up and hands were on the ball. I agree.
Yeah.
Good call. Possession arrow favors the Bruins. This is coming back the other way.
If anything, that could have been a charge. Because they were just standing there. He came right into him, but good call.
especially with the way that they've already been officiating and allowing a good bit of contact underneath. I agree.
Yeah.
Good hands. Pops it back out.
And they turned it over.
We're going to take a timeout alongside him. Be right back into the action.
You. Yes, you. Did you know you have the unique ability to positively impact a child for life? It's true. Becoming a licensed foster parent means your ability to make a life-changing difference in the life of a child is a certainty. Hi, we are Family Preservation Community Services, a private nonprofit foster care agency that works in both North and South Carolina to help children have loving and nurturing home environments. Do you have an extra bedroom? Do you have the patience to help mold and shape a child who may be a little shy and reserved due to past neglect, abuse, or other traumas? If you answered yes to any or all of the above questions and feel you are that somebody who has room in their hearts to foster a child, then please give us a call right away at 888-782-3424, extension 11 or 12, or visit the website. That's fpcscorp.com. We know becoming a foster parent is a deeply personal decision, so we greatly appreciate your consideration, and we can't wait to hear from you.
Had a couple of questions with regards to the possession arrow, but we're back into the action. Under the 2-minute mark. Calling a foul. I'll tell you what, with as stellar of a job as this crew has done, this officiating crew has done throughout the day, I would not want their jobs to have to officiate this game with the intensity
it's
there.
so fast.
And the pace is so fast. Yeah, I don't envy them, and I give them much respect to say that it's, as their 5th game of the day, this is what they got to deal with. So, misses the first. Yeah, man, just got to settle down.
Good call.
Foul is on Josh Leonard, his second, team 6.
I'll tell you one thing I do want to see. On the last 3 consecutive possessions, Ladarius Cloud has been a little loose with the ball, the point guard. Count the basket. He started off with a high level of intensity and an energy, and as they've been up a little bit, it's kind of changed a little bit. I want to see him be more focused and locked in and intentful with his every dribble like he was when they first came out of here. I understand swag, I understand getting comfortable, but I'd love to see him continue that intensity that he opened the game with, and be careful with that ball, because as the game progresses, as we get close with 1 minute and 35 seconds left in the first half and even so much more left in the second half, definitely want to keep an eye on him and just how he's able to maintain possessions of the ball.
Yeah, you don't want to give the other team any hope.
None, exactly. Good move. Good move.
By Tristan Thompson.
Defense!
Even that errant pass just a little bit. Got to lock in. Big shot. Misses it long. Offensive foul.
The Euro step doesn't work to a person that's standing still. You can't Euro to a person that's standing still.
Smart defensive basketball play. Just stand there.
Yeah, just stand there.
Big three-pointer, Grayson Kirk. I love the use of the screen to get that separation necessary to hit it. Can he answer on the other end? Rims it out front. Travel. 19.3 left in the first. Score Lancaster 36, Wilson 23. It's a big cliff. Carolina Sports Talk, Crux Media, sitting alongside Brandon Pearson. The third annual Red Fox Showcase. Staying down on this end, 12-3 on the clock.
Checking in for Lancaster, number 4, John Gladden. And for Wilson, number 24, Morel Burgess.
Good offense.
By Morel Burgess.
Almost hit it. And at the half, our score is Wilson High School 25, Lancaster 36. We'll be with you in just one moment with the start of the second half of our final game of the afternoon here at the Red Fox Showcase. We are back with second half action. Matchup, Wilson High School versus Lancaster High School. Lancaster up currently 36-25 at the start of the second half. Brandon, so far, so good. Big three at the attempt on the opening. This game is delivered. Lancaster coming in at 16-1, Wilson at 12-3. We talked with the refs. Just
high intensity.
Absolutely. High intensity has been the theme of this game so far. We've talked with the referees during the half and just one lauded them for their outstanding job and want to do so again publicly. They are doing a great job, but they fully anticipate the intensity to continue. I think it's going to be a close one down the stretch, man. What are your thoughts in the second half? We can just give it blanket thoughts on this matchup.
I mean, Lancaster can keep doing what they've been doing. They've been getting a lot of fast break points, hitting a lot of jumpers. Wilson just got to start hitting the open jumpers to close it. And here's the open. Ooh. That's not what you want, but
not ideal.
Yeah, not ideal. To start the second half.
Definitely excited about the remainder of this matchup. As we said, a potential state championship with a deep
long three. Long three, long rebound.
Good hands. Right back up. There we go.
Basket by Grayson Kirk.
But Darius tried to initiate that contact rather than, I think it feels like they focused more on the contact than trying to get the bucket to fall. But right back on the defensive end. Staying with his man. I love to see it. Easy lay. Number 10, Javon Brown. Rise up. A little strong. Lead currently at 11, 13 minutes and 51 seconds left.
He tried to hit him with the hee-hee.
There you go. Slow it down. Slow it down. Wait on your teammates. Let them set it up. There you go. And that's smart basketball right there.
Yeah, just settle down.
Your emotions can allow you to drive and want to go and go and go. Sometimes taking your time. Lancaster coming out cold in the second half.
What are you doing?
Another quick one. Now, I know that I'm a fan of, and I was just getting ready to say, I am a fan of the timeout in this situation. Your lead is shrank down. You're only up by 9 right now. They've got that momentum. You see your team not focused, not being able to hit shots. Take the timeout, settle them down, let them get where they need to be able to move forward. We'll take a timeout alongside. You know those national sports shows that only talk about the big national teams and never give your local Carolina teams or players any coverage? Yeah, we're not one of those. The all-new Carolina Sports Talk is your home for your favorite local sports news. Hosted by yours truly, Big Cliff, let's talk about the latest events in sports each week directly in the heart of the Carolinas. Check us out as a part of Crux Media, located wherever podcasts are available. Just like that, out of the timeout, Wilson has ratcheted up their defensive intensity, double teaming anybody that touches the ball. Big three.
Columbus Parker with the 3. Josh Leonard. That's the downside of double teaming. Somebody's going to be open.
Exactly.
And if they find him and that person can shoot.
I will say so far, even though Lancaster seems to have had their small lineup in right now, Wilson's doing an amazing job of denying anything into the paint. Everything's been exclusively perimeter so far. Got a chance to get most of the starters some breathe right here. And see, this is what we're talking about in the former game, that if you've got the lead, take the time to deflate the ball a little bit. Pass it around. Your starters are on the bench, letting them get the breather, because he knows this is going to be an intense game all the way through. And so let's take a little bit of the air out of the game. Air out of the ball, rather.
Air ball. Rebounded by Josh Leonard. Good drive, turnover. Oh, and the ball stays down here with Wilson.
Checking in for Wilson, number 1, Tristan Thompson, number 2, Derek Daniels.
Wrap them up.
Merrill Burgess.
Got the basket by Morel Burgess. Foul is on R.J. Brown, his first, team's first. Morel Burgess to the line, shooting the and 1.
Coach Cawthon pleading his point guard to give some press coverage, and he does.
Strong play.
Whoa, good putback. Number 24, Morel Burgess.
By Morel Burgess.
Strong play. Went down to a 6-point game. And now you got the crowd into
Wilson,
it.
exactly. The Wilson fans coming alive. And you give up an easy bucket, and there go the Lancaster fans.
Basket by Marie Tinsley.
Oh, this intensity in this building is incredible.
It's thick.
Incredible. Both crowds.
This is playoff caliber
Teams.
basketball right here. This is what a showcase should be.
And one. Yes. Same thing Javon did.
Now you got to settle down and hit your free throws.
That's it.
Fouls on Columbus Parker.
In the last 9 minutes and 40 seconds, it's going to come down to who makes the fewest mistakes. Both teams are playing at high level defensively. Both teams seem to have offensively been able to get what they want for the most part at will. It's going to be to see whoever is able to limit their turnovers, who's going to be able to minimize the mistakes. That is going to be who's victorious in this game. And like you said, got to hit the free
Got to hit the
throws.
free throws.
They're free.
Checking in for Lancaster,
free.
number 3,
99.
Grayson Kerr. And for Wilson, number 10, Javon Brown.
Now we got Grayson Kirk coming back in the game. And he makes the second.
I like it. If he's going to guard you tight, make him work for it. Good hands. Out of bounds.
A lot of contact.
Again, they're letting them play. They are letting them play underneath.
Somebody missed that.
Off a little bit.
Back and help him, man. Back and help. And look behind you. You stand back behind
At number 24, he tells him, hey, I was there with you.
Right.
You don't got to do it yourself.
Turn up. Y'all good.
How you getting a rest, man?
A little moisture on the surface there.
Baby, you got this. Turn me up. Turn me up. Put it in. Yes, man. Steady ball.
Playing a little hot potato with the ball right now. 8 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Keep holding him.
They needed that one.
Foul is on Josh Gladden, his third, team's third. Checking in for Lancaster, number 11, Jakari Ballard.
Yes, good follow.
Tristan Thompson with the putback.
5-point lead. Approaching 8 minutes left in this second half. The Lancaster Bruins up on top. The Wilson Tigers.
Foul is on Xavier Brown. His third.
Off the ball foul.
With the teardropper, number 11. Not on the roster, but it sounds like we heard Jakari Ballard, rather. And one. Count the basket.
And just like that,
Lead back up.
potential to be a double-digit lead again.
Xavier Brown, his fourth.
But Wilson, they have to hit those open jumpers.
Got to.
They haven't hit an open jumper. All of their shots been layups.
This game has definitely delivered.
Yes, they have.
Converts to and one.
Checking in for Wilson, number 10, Javon Brown.
Double dribble is the call. Bruins basketball.
Try Brian. Try Brian.
Bruin squad taking their time, being patient, methodical, running a little bit more clock off, waiting on their shot.
12, get 12, buddy, get 12. Get on 'em.
And you can see the effects. Everybody but one moving without the ball. In the bucket. Jordan Watford.
Amazing shot.
Basket by Morel Burgess.
You think that contact was a foul? Offensive foul?
No.
Can't get the shot to drop, but he does get the foul. 6 minutes and 7 seconds left. 10-point game. Bruins on top of the Tigers. This is the third annual Red Fox Showcase. Big Cliff sitting alongside Brandon Pearson. Headed to the line shooting two. Number 3, Grayson Kirk for the Lancaster Bruins. Connects on the first. Got some subs coming into the game.
And number 33, Xavier Brown. And for Wilson, number 0, Brian Boston. And 11, Jaron Waiters.
And misses the second.
Now it's an 11-point game.
Let's go, Brian.
Good pass.
Basket by Josh.
Good catch and good finish by the 8th grader. And you see Lancaster has gotten Wilson out of that double team.
Yep. And saw quite enough of that. Good blow by. Misses it strong?
Go. Come on, Ryan.
Full court pressure coming in. Offensive foul.
That was on Brian Boston, his first, team's fourth.
Travel. He landed and bounced and then went to the move.
Yeah.
That's a travel.
Had to shoot.
Got to set your feet, settle in.
It's James Harden's fault.
Oh, influence.
Yep.
Good hands, Watford with the deflection. A lot of stand down here. Now, I'm not one for retribution, but it feels like there was a lot of contact on that last one. And then even that pass looked like it might have been, should have been coming the other way, but might have been like, I owe you one, let me give it back to you.
Four minutes, still a lot of time. But they've got to play smarter.
I love the pace though. Don't wait. Attack the basket. Jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Lancaster Bruins. Coming back the other way.
Lancaster. Checking in for Lancaster, number 1, Laverius Cloud.
A little quick turnover. Ooh, a push off. Letting them play. Finally calling a foul down low.
Foul is on Laverius Cloud, his second, team's fourth.
I love the communication. If you notice, they're talking to each other offensively, trying to get to each other in their best position. All right, this is the time again. You want to settle down or not? Just pull up for your shot.
He's had that shot. He's taking 5 or 6 of those jumpers in the middle.
Jordan Watford.
He hit about 2 or 3 of them, but he's had that shot all night.
I call it the Chris Paul, man. The medium range, the mid-range game is still alive.
You know, we talk about the greatest player ever, Michael Jordan, and one of the things that made him so great was that he hit the mid-range shot.
Exactly. You take what the defense is giving to you.
I
love the aggression. And one. Count the basket. Number 5, Columbus Parker. Number 4, Jai Gladden.
And now it's
just like that.
13-point game.
Just like that. What an opportunity.
Christian Thompson, his first, team's fifth. Jai Gladden to the line, shooting and one.
Got to hit those, like you said.
Yeah, they haven't hit them. They haven't hit a jumper since the first half.
And now we go. Now we getting to the point where we deflate the ball a little bit. Get some rotation. Let them run. Wait for your shot.
Oh, my.
Woo! Jordan Watford. It's a Euro. He only took 2 steps.
He only took 2?
He only took 2. They were just 2 wide ones. And he's got the rebound on the other end. The first one was a jump drag, and then the second one came back across and was the full step.
Keep your hand in the game, Tim.
With 2 minutes and 11 seconds left in this final matchup, score is currently Lancaster 57, Wilson 42. We'll take a break alongside the action. We'll be right back with you after this break.
Got the leads for Scooby-Doo.
What's going on, and welcome to the Hartsville Sports Network podcast, home of the Red Fox Athletic News, where we have the latest information on all Hartsville sports to keep you updated. Hosted by yours truly, Andrew Jaworski, along with
Demaya Bishop
and Antonio Hicks, where we talk about the latest events in sports around Hartsville, coming at you every Friday right here from Hartsville High. You can listen to every episode at hhsredfoxes.com, where our podcast will be available.
Back in the action. Game 5 of the Red Fox Showcase.
2 minutes and 10 seconds left.
We talked during that timeout, Brandon, that these two teams are pretty evenly matched athletically. We knew there was going to be a good matchup coming in, but any one thing that gives you the opportunity to take advantage, you've got to turn over here, is what it's going to be. So far right now, it's been that Lancaster has been actually hitting their open shots. There we go. Floater. And 1. Count the basket. Ladarius Cloud. He'll be heading to the line for the opportunity for the and 1, but
making 16 points. As exciting as this game has been, as big as the lead is, this game has been real exciting.
Because what happened early on, Lancaster jumped out to an early lead, and then they were able to maintain it for a long, sustaining time. And then in the second half, they gave up a little bit more, but then they got back to fundamentally what got them there. They got that burst, and then have just maintained. It almost is reminiscent of what the Golden State Warriors have been able to do in several of their runs to championships, where they play, get a lead, can sustain, and then when necessary, turn it on to turn the intensity up to then reclaim the lead if necessary.
Wow.
The big block by Watford.
That's the exclamation point. That's the exclamation point right there.
Some might say the dagger.
Yeah. Why foul? Why waste our time? Let's just get it over with.
For Team 7. Jordan Watford to the line, shooting the 1-and-1.
Finally hit a nice
mid-range. Yep. So we talked about it earlier. What does a win like this do for the Lancaster High School squad with their validity and their hopes for a state championship?
I mean, for them to beat the defending champions, it does a lot. You know, especially with your record being 16-1,
undefeated in the state so far.
Yeah, it solidifies.
If there were any who had any doubt about the Lancaster High School Bruins, They shouldn't at this point.
Why are you pointing at me?
I did. Well, you know, they say a hit dog would holler.
Arf, arf.
There you go. Play classy.
Wow. Good, great game.
Final score, Lancaster 64, Wilson 48. Well, Brandon, it's been a privilege to be alongside you for today's matchups, including this outstanding final game here in the 3rd annual Red Fox Showcase. Any final parting words you want to give before we head out?
Sometimes you're right. I've been right all night.
You have only been wrong twice tonight, so I will give you that.
Second time?
This was the second time.
What was the first time I was?
Kobe. It's your man, Big Cliff, host of Carolina Sports Talk. Again, next, Brandon Pearson, Crux Media. Thank you guys for tuning in. And until next year, peace.